Hi guys, Cicely Everson here. I'm bringing you another mini meditation video. This time we will be meditating on the sacral chakra, which is located just below the belly button. This area, a very sacred area, is associated with the uterus in women, with your blood sugar, keeping it balanced, with your emotions, with your adrenal glands. And when you have imbalances in this area, it can manifest as emotional problems or just emotional instability in and of itself. And so, what we're going to do is a quick mini meditation that you can use to hopefully bring balance to this part of your body. Now, I mentioned the adrenal glands. The adrenal glands sit right on top of the kidneys, and that is basically the stress center of our body. So, if you've ever been in fight or flight before, you've felt that surge of adrenaline pumping through your body, that cortisol being released, from a stressful situation. When we continue to aggravate this feeling time after time, it causes a lot of imbalance in the adrenal glands, and that can manifest into chronic illness. But what you will feel will be feelings of irritability. You will feel emotional instability, anxiety, panic attacks sometimes can stem from this area. So we're going to meditate on the sacral chakra, which is related to the color yellow. So let's get started, and we can do that. And like I've said before, like I'm not even in yoga clothes or sweats. You can be in whatever clothes make you comfortable. I have on my little funky socks here. You don't have to have on anything special to get it done, right? It's all about bringing balance to the body. And so we can go ahead and start by having you close your eyes. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And repeat. And out through the mouth. And one last time. All right, and what I want you to do is to take your energy up above your head as high as you can until you feel connected to source, until you feel connected to a healing light. For some people, it may feel like a healing white light. For others, it may feel gold or yellow or pink. It doesn't matter. It's all okay. Just imagine feeling that connectedness with this healing light. It's going to enter your body through your crown chakra, which is at the top of the head. And this light enters your body and fills every nook and cranny, every single square inch of your body, extending beyond your fingertips, your toes, extending outward and connecting with everything that is. We are all one. We are all connected. And just sit with that for a moment. Now I want you to bring your energy to the sacral chakra area below your belly button. And just imagine a warm yellow light, that spool of energy just swirling around. Does it feel stuck to you, or does it feel like it's actually moving? Does it feel fluid, or does it feel stagnant? Really think about how that feels for you and recognize that. It's okay. For all of us, our energy gets out of whack from time to time, and so it's important to be present with your feeling. That's the only way we can move beyond it and transmute it. So think about how you feel in that area right now. Are you under constant stress? It doesn't have to be an abusive relationship. I would classify that, as the extreme end of the scale. But it could also be on the other end of the spectrum, small repeated stressors, maybe just the stress of cooking, or, getting food prepared for your family, or maybe getting up in just that hour in the morning before you head out to work. Maybe it's something small and minute like that, or getting really annoyed from traffic. Whatever it is, wherever you fall on that spectrum, those repeated stressors, your body can't identify the difference between. So if your body feels stress, all it knows is that it feels stress. It doesn't care if it's traffic or if it's a relationship problem. So it's up to us to recognize that and to really focus on bringing balance to this area and really focusing on the emotions that we are projecting as a result. And I know sometimes it can feel like you can't help it. If something irritates the heck out of you, or you're in a stressful situation, that's going to manifest as an emotion. But we do have the power to control the way we respond to things. We can't control the circumstances all the time or what people do or say, but we can control how we respond. And that's a tough pill to swallow. Sometimes we can control our circumstances, but we're just resistant. And we need to know that if you can control your circumstances, but you choose not to, then you're going to live with the same outcome and results that you've probably been dealing with. So there comes a time when you're going to have to choose between what really matters the most to you and what you're dealing with, what you're willing to put up with. So really sit with that and imagine this yellow light. And if it feels stuck or stagnant to you, just imagine your warm, healing energy creating this spool, getting it moving and swirling around this area, balancing your body. And I want you to ask yourself, like, what emotions do you feel? What are you feeling right now? What do you feel right now? Whatever experiences you've had throughout the day at this point, or maybe yesterday, if you're doing this early in the morning, how do you feel? And what is your typical emotional picture like? How do you typically feel? If you typically feel irritable and short-fused and pissed off, that's okay. Acknowledge it. Our goal is to transmute that energy and to know that what we put out, we do receive. So if you don't want to receive more of those feelings, then we definitely want to put out less of them. We want to put out fewer of those negative emotions, right? We want to always be working to increase our vibration. And how we vibrate, that vibe that we put out, which is really short for vibration, that vibe that we put out is what determines what we get back. So just imagine this healing yellow light just swirling around that sacral chakra. And just sit with that for a moment. And gently nudge yourself to think about maybe just one way for now, one way that you can respond in a different way. And just think about that for a moment. I'm going to leave you with an affirmation or a mantra for this chakra. And that is that emotions are the language of my soul.